It's that time of the month again. It's blog post week. The Hytale team does not disappoint with this month's blog post. They treated us with a handful of never-before-seen biomes, 2 new creatures, a look at their office, and a fresh look at the world of Orbis.
We are currently hosting a blog post event in our Discord. If you guess the blog post correctly when it drops, you'll have a chance to win Nitro Classic. With that being said, my name is Rinthin, and let's get right into the video.
The Hytale team begins the blog post by showing off their office located in Derry, Londonderry, in Northern Ireland. They start off by saying, "Last month we hit a major milestone in our growth as game developers when we received the keys to our first physical office in Derry, Londonderry, Northern Ireland. While the development of Hytale continues to take place remotely, the office will provide a base for support functions like quality assurance and business administration." Noxie goes on to say, "Hypixel Studios is a remote company, but we still benefit from being able to get together from time to time. We've also found that not every role is well suited for remote working, particularly support and admin roles that work better when they're based in a physical office." They go on to show another image of the office, saying, "We've got lots of work to do to get the office set up and properly decorated. In particular, we're excited to have a place where we can finally display some of the amazing fan works that we've loved seeing since the announcement of Hytale. Expect to see more updates about the office in a future post." Moving on to the exciting new screenshots, Hytale briefly mentions they have a revamped job page. We highly recommend that if you're interested in working for Hytale and have past knowledge that you should give it a look. We will leave a link to the revamped job page in the description below. And now, on to the new screenshots. The first screenshot we are met with is a massive tree that looks over the entire swampy biome. The Hytale team says it best by calling it a leafy settlement that rises above a misty marshland. Staying in the swamp, we are met with a rainy image with 2 quebecs looking as if they are enjoying the rainy weather. Moving on to Zone 3, we are met with an over-the-shoulder shot of a Gaia statue looking over the rivers, hills, and tall trees as they sit on the beautiful Zone 3 landscape. Off to the right of the image, we see some light source that provides light to the newly grown plants. On the left, we see a super tall treehouse, and the same glowing source. Now we see this image from a different angle, and we can notice that the glowing light sources are actually some sort of plant. As we can see, the leaves are growing from the top, and the petals are glowing. To continue, we next see what looks to be an image of a new biome located in Zone 3. In this image, we also notice some skulls lying next to some sort of faction flag in the back, and to the right we see a tall, purple-looking tree indicating that you are no longer in the normal Zone 3 forest. Following that, the Hytale team showed off a new mob they called the Mosshorn. In this screenshot, we see him standing in what looks like a very deadly swamp. We don't recommend you attempt to pet this guy. Next, in the same dead-looking swamp, we see those familiar-looking plants, although we do not believe they are the same. On the right, we are met with an odd-looking house in the middle of the woods. Could it be a dungeon? Speaking of dead-looking biomes, in this image we take a look at our first sight of the Ghost Forest biome in Zone 3. We also were shown another new mob in this blog post, and that is some sort of skeleton dog as he sits upon the pond. The last image we were provided with in the blog post is from the same biome, but we get the pleasure to see this spooky-looking skeleton dog from a closer view. This biome looks pretty scary. Overall, this has been quite an exciting blog post. We were first met with an overview of how the Hytale office now looks. Then we were provided with a bunch of new screenshots of biomes and mobs. What was your favorite screenshot in this blog post? And what are you looking forward to in the next one? Let us know in the comments below. And that's all we have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video about the newest Hytale blog post. If you guys would like to stay up to date on everything Hytale, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as follow our Twitter over at Hytale News YT. We can't thank you all enough for the support, and we're going to keep aiming for a new video every Friday. Stay tuned. We'll see you all next time. This is Rinthin. Bye-bye.